YouTube. I'm sitting outside smoking a Acid Blondie. All this talk about smoking cigars kind of got me up for one. I love cigars. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. It's like the first day we've been able to do this. It's been raining so much. It's supposed to rain here for like the next 4 days. I hate rain. I worked outside for so long that I've just come to hate rain. So, but now I work inside. Got out of construction. I'm in security, using some training that I got in the military, rather than construction. But I actually got a couple things that I want to discuss. One thing I just think is really cool. I don't know if anybody's done this, so I'm actually curious to hear what anybody has to say. If anybody's ever seen one of these, it's called a humus stick. This one actually you get in a Monte Cristo box of cigars, and I emptied 2 of them just because, and I put them in a glass and I put water in them. Now you see how big this is, and you see how much that is. This is 2 of these. Now, this is the stuff inside of that, obviously, and it is designed to keep your humidor at 70% humidity. If you're putting together a humidor, you're buying a humidor or whatever, this is the way to go if you don't want any maintenance. These things are awesome. They last a good long time. You just fill them up with regular water. You don't have to have distilled water. I use distilled water only because I have a gallon of it and whatever. But this is the way to go. But look at that. When this thing is dried out, where is it? I found a good one. Damn it. When this thing's dried out, it's like, how big is it? What can I describe? It's like the size of a BB, and that's how much moisture it absorbs. I just keep putting water in it to see how much I can get in there. Oop, I'm dropping it. So if anybody's had any experience with that or played with it, let me know. And anybody who's thinking about putting a humidor together for some cigars or whatever, get this stuff. They're awesome. These things are great. Second thing, actually, that I want to bring up, I put a post on Jay's video for today. He was talking about him dealing with the generosity of other people. And one of the days that back in my how can I put this? My former life, I was sitting around with a bunch of buddies killing brain cells, and the conversation got turned over to what would you do, different scenarios, and this is a scenario I want to put out there, and I'm curious to see what people's answers are. You got 3 guys. They all have mental issues, whether it be whatever, doesn't matter. And all 3 of them are equally affected by this. Their lives are in shambles, what have you. You got one guy that refuses to admit he has issues. For whatever reason, the world's against him. You got the second guy that refuses to listen to anybody that may be able to help him. He knows he has issues, but he doesn't want any help. These 2 guys could possibly be fixed given enough time and effort. Then the third guy, he's got issues, but the only issue he has is that he thinks he has issues. There's no guarantee you're going to fix him. Which one do you help? That's my question for the day. It's kind of rhetorical. There's really no right or wrong answer. But when you got, 5 guys sitting around a fire that are into partaking in illegal substances, you start talking about dumb shit. So there you go. Whatever. So think about that. and let me know what your opinion is. Alright. Other than that, it was actually a great Monday. The weather's awesome. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm looking forward to this summer riding my bike a lot. If there's anybody in the area within riding distance that is going to Rolling Thunder here in DC, give me a shout. I ride it every year. If there's anybody in the area that wants to go to the Blessing of the Bikes, let me know. I go every year. There's a bunch of them around, but we usually tend to go to the specific ones. But if you want to go and you don't have anybody else to ride with, or you got a couple buddies that want to join a bigger pack, let me know. We'll set it up and we'll ride together. I don't care if you got a Harley or not. I mean, everybody I know has a Harley, but we're not biker snobs. So if you got two wheels and you want to ride, bring it. But Rolling Thunder, Blessing of the Bikes, and I'm gonna make 2 runs hopefully real soon. I want to go to Boswell's. I saw OMS and all those guys go up. I watched their videos and it looked like a fun time going up there, so I definitely want to go up there. And since Maryland you can't order tobacco anymore, I got to go up there to get my tobacco. I want to take a ride up there, so if anybody's interested in that, let me know. And I'm going to plan a ride to go to York, PA. I want to go back to the Harley factory. I went last year, but we weren't able to ride due to the weather. So I want to ride this year and go to the second factory or the first one, either one. I don't really care. So anybody in the area, or roughly in the area where I live in Calvert County, Maryland, Prince Frederick to be exact. If you're in the area, you ride a bike and you need people to ride with, or you just want to add a couple to our group, or you need or want people to ride with you, give me a shout. I'm up for riding. I'm going to ride a lot this year. I'm looking forward to it. My last question, if anybody cares to answer: do you smoke more cigars in the summer as opposed to pipes? I do. I find myself smoking more pipes in the winter, and I smoke more cigars in the summer. I'm curious to know if anybody else does, and maybe why. Personally, I think it's due to mainly the aroma. I smoke a lot of aromatics. I have some non-aromatics. I like Northwoods and a couple of Savinelli and a couple Peterson tobaccos that I smoke that aren't. But the aroma of a good pipe aromatic is much better to people that don't smoke than cigars. And I think that may be the case in my instance anyway. But I'm interested in hearing from you guys, so let me know. I'll be here if you want to ride. Remember, Rolling Thunder and Blessing of the Bikes are coming up. If you want to ride, give me a shout. And the 3 men, who do you help? Happy Monday.